This is like the first video I'm filming in probably about 2 months. Unfortunately, everything just got super crazy and I got off track a little bit and behind. Actually, like right at the end of my 100-day challenge, I was in the process of moving. So with that happening and my 100-day challenge ending, I only intended to allow a few things in here and there, and then I just got overwhelmed and busy and all this stuff happening. So unfortunately, I got way off track, and I've been trying for the last couple months, to get back on track every week, have a few good days, but then I would just slide off. And I haven't just been as accountable as I had been when I was doing my challenges and making these videos to, remind myself and keep it forefront of what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. So unfortunately at time, I went into bad old habits, stopped doing my exercise, eating too much. It's a real bummer because, at the end of my challenge, I was getting into the low 220s and I was super excited for that and I was feeling great. But it's crazy how fast you can just go off track and just not even really realize it and just be sliding backwards so far. And it's just so hard to claw your way out of that because, I don't know, every day you're like, oh, just one more day. You start and you have headaches because you're withdrawing from caffeine or the food you were eating, the sugar or this or that, whether I was trying to go cold turkey at times or ease out of it. Even just easing out of it, I would get a headache or whatever because I would be wanting a specific thing that I was trying to not have quite as much of, or have a healthier version of it, but it just wasn't cutting it, and I was feeling horrible and I would just quit. But 2 days ago, had a super bad day. I went so crazy, ate too much food. I felt horrible that night and it just was an awful day. So I actually got up the next morning and I decided I was gonna finally go on a walk / run. And one of the things I was excited about when I moved is I got closer to an area where I feel more comfortable doing walks and runs and exercising outside. It's close to a few trails. So I finally got myself out of bed and went outside, and I was intending to do just a walk and then jog if I felt like it. And I actually was really proud of how much I was able to run. I've never been a good runner. I'm I don't know, I get tired of it. I get in my head, I'm I need to stop, I need a break, I can't breathe, and it can never go super far. But I actually did better than I expected, and I did take breaks here and there, but I ran farther than I thought I could, and so I'm really proud of that. And I was really inspired to have a good day yesterday, and I made better choices. And I still took our dog for a walk that night because I was oh, this is great. I went 2 miles in the morning on half running, half walking, and then I took her on a 1 mile walk last night, and I'm this is awesome if I can do this, several times a week. I don't know if I'm gonna do the running every morning because I'm already feeling it this morning, so I might. I went again this morning and did the exact same thing, and I'm definitely feeling sore because that's not a thing I'm used to. So I might take the next couple days of the weekend to just do more walking and not do the running because I can really feel it in my thighs, the muscles, and even my feet. I'm not used to doing that anymore. So I'm gonna maybe take some slower days, and then I'm gonna try to do at least 3 more times next week of doing the walk run. But it's really good because I've needed something to kick me in the pants and be something harder, and something that, if you go outside and do a run, you really don't want to blow it the rest of the day. You kind of want to make better decisions, and you feel you're on a better track, you started the day already on a good note. I mean, I hate to do it, but I always like that about exercise, that you start the day and you already feel good, you accomplished something, you're ahead of yourself. So I did weigh myself this morning, and I've weighed myself off and on the past few months, and I've kind of been swinging up and down and not great, but I'm just gonna go with the number for this morning. I was 234, which, I mean, in some ways I'm it's not as bad as it could be, because there was a lot of times in the past couple months where I was eating just crazy and ridiculous, and sometimes I don't understand why I eat so much at certain times. It's the way you just keep eating, you're not even hungry anymore. But sometimes, and I feel it's part of the diet mindset where it's I want to be good tomorrow, so if I have something bad, I just feel this need to just go and eat it all tonight because I'm going to be good tomorrow. And then the whole tomorrow doesn't come thing. So it's a horrible like cycle that I need to not do. But on the other hand, you know, it's disappointing because I'd got myself in the low 220s and now I'm out of the 220s. And so I've got some work to do to get back there. And I've lost 2 months of time. You know, I really thought with the progress I was making, I could get out of the 200s, like maybe by the end of the year. And you know, that's not gonna happen now, but it also doesn't mean I should quit. I need to keep moving forward and I will get there when I get there. Like, it's okay. I mean, I always have setbacks every single time. I'm used to it. You know, the only way towards progress is keep moving forward. So I'm just gonna focus on that, not the disappointment I feel in myself, just focus on moving on, moving forward, reaching my goals, you know, every day, one step at a time. Currently, I got back from my exercise and I like took a shower, got ready, and I've been meal prepping, you know, and trying to like just get things together to have like a good week. And that's something I definitely, you know, I stopped doing when I was off track was, you know, cooking and meal prepping. Like I was just eating, you know, takeout and whatever, going out with people and eating. And so that's, you know, not working out for me. I gotta get back to cooking and making stuff at home. And it sucks because we're getting ready to go into the holidays and that's the hardest time of the year for me. And I've just got to figure out how to stay on track as best as I can and try to get through it, even though my birthday's coming up and different holidays are happening. Like, it's such an easy time of the year for me to, you know, just be like, whatever, eat whatever's around, all the different foods that are available. But I don't want to do that because it's also the time of year where I get like kind of like in a sad funk because it's the end of the year. I let a whole year go by. I didn't reach all my goals. And now I'm feeling, you know, worse about myself because I'm indulging in all the bad stuff. You know, I'm feeling extra fluffy, eating all the extra holiday food, and I just don't have to do that. I can make better decisions and feel better about myself, and I can start making a lot of progress now before January 1st. I don't have to wait for January 1st to change things and turn my life around. So anyway, I just finally wanted to like make a little catch-up video of me getting back on track and hoping that helps me stay on track because I've tried many times in the past 2 months to get myself back on board and I've failed. And I'm just hoping that this week with my, you know, motivation I felt to actually do some running and doing a lot of things to help me get back on track, that also making a video would give me that sense of accountability. And hopefully this will stick and I'll have, you know, progress to report on real soon, and I'll just keep going and, you know, turn the end of the year around. Be excited to finally, you know, feel hopeful again and like I can do things and not like the despair of being off track that just, you know, swallows you whole. So hopefully I'll be back with a good progress update soon.